Job 24:13. They are of those that rebel against the light. They know not the ways thereof, nor abide in the paths thereof. We're giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Kodash. Just a quick thought here. Woke up with this idea: lights, camera, action, and Yahawashi bringing judgment. Not sure how we'll phrase the title. You'll see it as we go along by the time I put this lesson up. But this word, Yahawashi, is the word. It's exposing all the wickedness that is happening in the earth. And let's go straight back to it. Don't need too much commentary from me. Let's read the book. Verse 14. The murderer, who's that? Rising with the light, killeth the poor and needy. This is code for Jacob. That's who we are, the true children of Israel, the seed of the promise that went from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Not Esau, Edom. That's the wicked twin brother. He knows who he is. He knows who we are. He's the murderer, rising with the light, killeth the poor and needy, and in the night is as a thief. The eye also of the adulterer waiteth for the twilight, saying, no eye shall see me, and disguiseth his face. Yeah, saying, oh, I'm French, I'm Spanish, I'm American. His latest guise is, oh, I want you to call me white. There's no such thing. He's the Edomite in the book. In the dark, they dig through houses which they had marked for themselves in the daytime. They know not the light. The Most High's face is permanently turned away, is hid from Esau, Edom, permanently. For the morning is to them even as the shadow of death. How many times do we see this phrase associated with this man? If one know them, they are in the terrors of the shadow of death. He is as swift as the waters. Their portion is cursed in the earth. The earth will not yield to this man. That's why he's got to create these Frankenstein foods in a laboratory. Where we're going to get to next. We're not going to stop exposing this man and his wickedness. The same scriptures over and over and over till the Most High calls time. John 3. 19. This is red letter. Yahawashi speaking. The word. This is the light. Get it? And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light. They hate Yahawashi. They hate this word of truth. They made up their own thing. Neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved or examined. He's been examined now through this truth, this gospel of the kingdom, the gospel of reconciliation. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest. Love this, one of my favorite words, manifest, to make known that which was previously hidden. Read this verse again. This is John 3:21. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in the Most High, made known, clear. We're going to get another one here in John before we move on. It's John 12, I think, and 48. He that rejecteth me, still Yahawashi speaking, receiveth not my words, hath one. He that rejecteth me and receiveth not my words hath one that judgeth him. Who's that? The word that I have spoken, the same shall judge him in the last day. For I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me, he gave me a commandment, what I should say and what I should speak. And I know that his commandment is life everlasting. But this wicked, he's not about life, he's about death. I know that his commandment is life everlasting. Whatsoever I speak, therefore, even as the Father said unto me, so I speak. Hebrews 4. Hebrews 4, I think. sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and the spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and it is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart, in the Hebrew lav, meaning mind. Cuts right through. Doesn't matter who you are. Most High is no respecter of person. This word cuts. The lights are on. Let's get to wrap up here. Ephesians 5. We're going to get about 4 or 5 verses here. Ephesians 5. I think we can start at 11. And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. For it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. Look at what we're seeing in the news these last few months. You can't even, some of the things are so degenerate and wicked. You'd never imagine that there's some people doing whatever it is that they're supposed to be doing. You can't even speak about it. So low down, dirty and wicked and nasty. It's a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. Shameful. But all things that are reproved, which are exposed, are made manifest by the light. What light? The light of this truth, righteousness. For whatsoever doth make manifest is light. Wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and the Yahawashi shall give thee light. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools. This man Esau, he's a fool. He said, I am God. He wants you to worship him. Second Thessalonians, all over the scripture, I think Ezekiel 26. So, oh, I'm God. You must worship me. You look to see what he says the Most High looks like. He's got a picture of himself. What does his son look like? Another picture of himself. What about all of the apostles and prophets and everything? Oh, they look like him. All of everyone with leprosy, blonde hair and blue eyes. That's what. So this is blasphemy. See, then ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Verse 16, we often read it, redeeming the time. Why? Because the days are evil. The lights are on. The cameras are rolling. The word is going out. It's been preached and taught. Everyone's coming up against it. But what's up next? What's up next is judgment. Lights, camera, action. Now, Yahawashi is bringing the judgment.